Cool guys, give that camera up there a little wave. My name is Edward, I'll obviously be your pilot today, taking you down to the London Bridge. All good, everyone happy?
Yes.
Seatbelts on, no worries, let's go. Alrighty guys, now as we climb up and over our coastline here, we do have the Apostles, okay? It's a lovely day, so I'll let you guys take them all in. We'll have Apostle number 1 and 2 out to our right, and then 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 to our left, okay? So for now, just have a good look. So everything from here on, guys, has its own individual name. So just on our right-hand side there, we have the Twin Sisters, which are the first two. These Salt and Pepper Shakers in the middle, and the Razorback Rocks, that tall, skinny one on the end. We'll go over the vast majority of these rocks, but sing out if you guys have any questions. Just coming up on our right-hand side here, we have the Muttonbird Island. That one's home to hundreds of muttonbirds for part of the year. They fly all the way over from Alaska. Land on this island here, nest for a few months, and then fly all the way back. So it's a very big trip for them, about 30,000 kilometers. Just coming up on our right there, we have the Baker Zone. That's the one with a small hole at the bottom. You can see all the way through and out the other side. All of these holes, caves, coves and structures are simply the result of that erosion. We lose around 2 to 5 centimeters of our coastline annually. But without that erosion, we wouldn't have these amazing structures. So you can see all these big waves coming through. They're not too big today, they can get a lot bigger than this. But it's quite a soft, malleable rock, so it doesn't take too much for it to wash out. Just coming up in front of us here on the right, we have Sentinel Rock. This one is the tallest in the national park. It stands about 80 meters tall, so very, very big. Quite hard to tell how tall these things are from up here. We're sitting at about 500 feet, and generally speaking, anything over 100 feet, you tend to lose your perspective. So if you have a look over the road there, you can kind of use that car driving past to use that to help gain that perspective back. But a very, very big section of the coastline, that one. Just coming up on our right hand side there, we have Port Campbell Township. That one's home to about 600 people, so not very many at all. It can get right up to about 2,000, depending on the time of year, over the Christmas New Year period, and the Chinese New Year it tends to pack out. A pretty nice spot, that one. Established from whaling back in the day. Just coming up on our right hand side here, we have 2 Mile Bay. That one's well known for its big wave surfing. Lots of waves coming through there, reaching sizes of 20 to 30 feet, so very big. Surfers coming from all over the world to surf them, often getting towed in with jet skis. So that's just down here on our right hand side. Coming up on our right here, guys, we have the archway. That's the big hole in the side of the cliff face there. That one was a really good example of that erosion. You can see the softer cores falling out and then washed back out to sea. And we've ended up with this amazing big arch. Guys, shortly after we are coming up to our London Bridge. So the London Bridge used to be connected to the mainland, but that collapsed back in 1990. When that collapsed, 2 people were left stranded on the island section itself, which is just up here on the right. Took a helicopter about 4 hours to come down from Melbourne to rescue them. It would have been a very interesting day in the office for them. So this here, just on our right hand side, is our London Bridge, okay? Now guys, we're going to climb it up a little bit, turn around and have another look from the other side. And out to our left hand side there again we have our London Bridge.
Oh,
Just coming up on our left there again we have our Port Campbell Township, and you can see those waves rolling through on our left hand side there as well. And just coming up on our left there again we have Sentinel Rock. That's the very tall one we were talking about before. To the right of that we have Double Cove, or Horseshoe Cove it's called. That one's home to hundreds of very small fairy penguins. They come out quite early in the morning and go back in pretty late at night. That's there are plenty of other colonies along the coastline as well, but that's one of their main ones just down in there. Just coming up on our left there again we have the Baker's Oven. That's one with a small hole in the bottom. Just coming up on our left there again, we have the Martin Bird Island. That's the big question mark looking one. Directly behind that, we have the Lockhart Gorge. That one's named after a ship that crashed there back in the 1800s. With only 2 survivors, unfortunately. But I think you guys are going down there on your tour. If not, that's yeah, a really cool spot. You can see a few people down at the beach there currently. And after that one, guys, we are coming up to the Apostles. Now, there's only 7 Apostles left. There were only ever 8. We lost the last one back in 2005. So the first Apostle is just coming up on our left-hand side, that one there with the green top. Shortly after, we have Apostle number 2. That's the cone-shaped one just below the helicopter coming through now. And we have 3, 4, and 5. They're the tall, skinny ones standing together. Number 6 is the very small one there. And number 7 is the one just before the boardwalk lookout. Those 2 down the end are called Gog and Magog. They're not a part of the 12 Apostle family. Now guys, as we come around to the left hand side, I'll line all the Apostles up for you so you can get as many photos as you can. Looking pretty good today as well, so make the most of it. There we have it, guys. We'll make our way slowly in, and yeah, I'll line them up. They're looking pretty good today. Okay guys, thank you very much for coming to fly with me today. Give that camera up there a good old wave, and we'll see you later. Thanks very much. Just wait for these guys, they'll come over very shortly and get you out. Just stay there for now. Thank you.